Iori, against Iori. Now, Iori has one of the most annoying things about Iori is this. If they space it, it's kind of safe. Some characters, even the second, and the third one can be interrupted, right? So you can stand there, you can DP or whatever, but of course they can block. Now, against Iori, you want to be you want to understand that this character has a lot of stuff, but in general he has a lot of space control. So the most important thing about Iori is really knowing your ranges against him, right? This is the range where Iori is the most threatening because all of his stuff almost hits, right? This, what else? Yeah, that, jump C. It's also at mid screen, one sec. At mid screen is also the range where he can do, almost range. That's my super jump. He can mix you up. So he has a cross up from this range. Like his tackle could be a cross up. It's easy to react, right? I cannot space it. But yeah, it's easy to react and he can put you into mix up. And also he has access to this. He has access to his DP defensively. He has standing D into confirms, right? Even though it's not like KOF 14, but still. He has this, right? So he can like run and surprise you if you're expecting buttons or whatever. If you're expecting pokes, you can run and surprise you. Jump C, jump D, crouch D, even though it's a bit dangerous because if you block it, it gets punished. Once again, the tackle thing, the back B, jump back B, and so on. So this is a critical range with Iori to be keeping defensively. You don't want to be here, right? This is the range that Iori plays that is like almost ideal for him because he has everything pretty much. And also from here almost he can anti-air with this, which is an incredible anti-air if you catch like a hop or whatever, because the first few frames, he has a lot of invincibility, would ruin you as well. And he can react with the DP. He can also like backdash and stand D or whatever. So this is like the critical range. Every character has a critical range, which is very important when understanding fighting games, because the moment you are outside the critical range, they have to approach and their options become largely reactable. This is hard to react, right? To punish on reaction. This is hard to punish on reaction. This is hard to punish on reaction. Also, I don't know how to do that shit, but he has the down back B. So he has like a super jump that is cancelled into this. There. But like it gets faster. It gets really faster. So he can reset this range, this critical range, very, very fast. So yeah, once you move out of it, or once he moves out of it, this is most likely what they'll be doing. Because they don't have anything else, right? They don't have like any other option that will clear the range very fast for them. Unless, not this one, that one. But that's only accessible once again with 3 bars at 30%, blah, blah, blah. We've spoken about this. So what can you expect from Iori players? Let me clean this up. Especially when they are at this range. You can expect a lot of pokes with this, right? You can expect a lot of jump Cs. You can expect, oh, sorry. When their opponent will block a jump C, right? They're opening up with low. They're waiting for low, so they block, right? And so on. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, of course, this as well. So, right, bam, bam, and play. Also, another thing that you can expect is this done 2 times. It requires a bit of execution. I'm not a Iori player, but right, just jumping on this and doing taco mix-up. So keeping the opponent guessing. Standing A or close C usually deals with this, right? But you need to know this stuff. Otherwise, you're like, ooh, I blocked that, and you're literally getting hit by the second one. Trying to think of other things. Yeah, this is pretty decent as well because it does extra frame advantage. So once again, this is easy to land, so to speak. Oh yeah, if you see that they go full screen, right? They reset to neutral, or they lost an anti-air here and they roll back into full screen. Most likely, they will be throwing a fireball. So you can kind of hang at this range, wait for the fireball because it's quite reactable and it has quite a lot of recovery, and full jump, right? So the moment they're leaving this range, they might be going defensive. Once again, and just as I said for Benimaru, this doesn't mean just super jump, because if you do, Maiden is coming. Oh, they will use this option a lot, even though you're putting this on YouTube. Yes, correct. They will use this option a lot, even though it's punishable, because a lot of new players will not know that is punishable, because it doesn't look that bad, but it's pretty bad, especially in newer games. Oh yeah, this control is also decent. So if they're looking to anticipate somebody in the air, they might use that, but you can DP it. Let me look at these options pretty quickly. Oh yeah, he also has this as a combo starter into max. So when they go for that or that, they could also be going into that into max. Skill list. Oh yeah, they have that, but not really. I think Fireball, Dark Trust. Oh, this one, right? Also, if you jump too much, this is very risky actually, but sometimes they do it. They will grab you with this. Dark Conscience Slice. Dark Russian Slice. Yeah, this is the one. Your foe. That's the Scum Gale. Maiden. What is this? Oh, this is the follow-up. Nothing here you have to worry about because you already lost the interaction. You're already getting punished. Flame Comber. Oh, this is probably to opt over a fireball, some shit like that. Or maybe to catch a back jump. I don't know what they use it for. But yeah, another thing, like one last thing, especially is only in this game, so to speak. Does a Maiden Super have very little invincibility compared to 98? Yeah, compared to 98, yes, but it's still a great option because 98's one was super stupid. Like Rambus had a lot of invincibility, Maiden had a lot of invincibility, all the Russian Super had a lot of invincibility in 98. So yes, it has less, but it's still an option. Yeah, so I was saying this one, you have to be careful. And it's super scary because look how fast it is. And your first instinct, this also happens against all the grapplers. You want to jump back. So if you are in an open environment, so to speak, if you're mid-screen, you want to jump back over this, right? When you do jump back and they are landing, so to speak, here, this will be their arc, and you're jumping back and the stage shifts with you, you're not going to be able to punish them. So just jump neutral instead, right? There's nothing like threatening about jumping neutral. It's literally the same jump. You're always out of the way. So might as well go for the jump, for the punish for it. Learn this against every single grappler, unless you're expecting an anti-air throw. But if you're expecting an anti-air throw, then you don't have to jump in the first place. But if you do jump, never jump back. Always jump neutral or forward, depending on the grapple animation or the grab animation. Because otherwise, you just lose your punish. It's not safer. I get that people get scared, but you have to fight this instinct.